Hey everybody, it's your boy Jeremy Speaks, and I'm coming at y'all again today with another video. And this video is going to be a review for Real Housewives of Potomac Season 7, Episode 13. And I just want to forewarn you guys that I'm kind of irritated while I'm doing this this review. So this might not be the most kindest review because yeah, usually my mood kind of navigates how I'm going to review this. You get what I'm saying? I went to I'm not even gonna get into what happened. So listen, let's talk. So this episode, I just honestly feel like it was just a cluster of what is going on and why is this happening. Let's just say that. So let's get it started here. So the episode picks up, where the last one left off. That's what we say every time we do this. And so basically what had happened was Giselle and Robin are in the car. Giselle is heading to wherever she's heading, and they're going over Karen's show that she had. Now, granted, I may feel that Karen's show was kind of like it wasn't what she touted it to be. You know, hey Amanda, thank you from listening from Trinidad. What's up, Yummy Brown? It wasn't what she touted it to be. Like it was definitely a cluster of what the hell this is. But at the end of the day, I think it was still entertaining. She had Jasmine Masters there. She had comedic relief. She had herself. She had interviews. It was like an amalgamation of different things. Now, does it have to have some type of set that makes sense to you? No, it doesn't, because at the end of the day, people will pay just to be in the same room or the same vicinity as somebody that they're a fan of on a TV show. And regardless on if Giselle feels it or not, somebody feels that Karen's presence is enough to fill the room, because according to the seats that were filled, it looks that way to me. And it's so weird to me how Robin always wants to sit here and nitpick every single thing that anybody else does in this group. Like, sis, you're a failure. Like what have you accomplished? Besides having broad shoulders, a deep voice, and a man who does not want you, but want other hoes that are in the area code. At the end of the day, Robin, get off Karen. Like, leave her alone. Like, I'm so sick and tired of Giselle, saggy neck, and those construction helmet wigs, always trying to come at Karen to me, I thought that her show was a mess. Absolutely. But to me, it was a beautiful mess. It was chaotic, but it was entertaining. A lot of people seem to enjoy themselves. A lot of people seem to have fun there, way more fun than they did at that slumber party that you call Reasonably Shady Podcast live event. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, why do y'all always have to have Karen's name in your mouth? The same way they were talking about Karen when she was about to release her perfume or her fragrance, and they were nitpicking that. And they were trying to make it seem as if they had all of their stuff together. Where is, every Hue Beauty? Let me know. Where's every Hue Beauty? It's nowhere. It's canceled. Nobody knows where it's at. Can't find it. Can't Google it. Can't order it even off of Amazon from a different location warehouse. You can't even drop ship the damn thing. But you always want to talk. Like, shut up. Like, shut up, Giselle. Damn. Like, you up there acting like you got all of your stuff put together. You went, number one, you have a failed makeup line that nobody bought. You couldn't afford to keep it open. Next, you have a failed podcast that really nobody listens to. Let's be real. Ain't nobody listening to Reasonably Shady. And I've asked everybody that I know on the internet, and everybody's saying no. So at the end of the day, I'm trying to figure out how the hell are they so successful when nobody's listening to it and nobody went to the live show. That's what I want to know. Where? How? Then on top of that, you and Portia did a whole show together. You, Portia, and some other hoes who we really don't even know like that, and that got canceled. Everything that you are attached to becomes a failure, Giselle. Like, why do you have the most gumption and the most attitude and act like you're so above everything, girl? You're a failure down from your wigs, those stovepipe legs, those legs that look like tree trunks. That like that saggy neck that sags into your décolletage, your wigs that don't have parts, your ex-husband who is a scamming pastor. I could get deeper, but that wouldn't be too nice. Like I'm just so one thing y'all I do not like is somebody who's a fucking hater. I cannot stand people who hate. Like why are you hating on somebody? Cuz that's all it seemed like, just two hating hoes on the phone just trying to down what somebody is trying to accomplish or what somebody is doing. I cannot stand hoes like that. Can you believe what that was? I can't believe it really wasn't. It really wasn't what it could have been. It really wasn't what it should have been. It really was too many people for it to be a Karen show. Is it that kind of show? What was too many people? Too many people involved. Like, girl, you two are roaches. What are you talking about? Who was at your show? Not enough people were involved, because if that was the case, maybe y'all could have filled up the venue, but barely nobody was there. You hoes were literally fucking doing the fucking dirty wine and cabbage patching in a fucking empty theater auditorium. What are you talking about, Giselle? But y'all want to sit here and talk. Now, y'all, let's move on, child. So the next scene that we go to, we are looking at Mia with another fake ass scene, acting like she is this fucking boss who we know that she's not. And I really hate that I'm cussing because I'm not supposed to be. She's not. She's acting like she is so enthralled in this business. Girl, you don't know what goes on damn near the day to day. Every damn time you on the damn screen, you asking Gordon what's going on. If you the damn boss, how don't you know what's going on in your damn business, Mia? Huh? Mia, if you the damn boss, how come you don't know when shit's opening, when meetings are going on, what's being funded, when the shit gonna come through? If I was the CEO, I would know all of that shit. You don't be Mia be acting like she know it, and she don't be knowing a damn thing. Every damn time. I like when it's a scene with damn Mia and Gordon. She asking Gordon about the damn business. Ain't you the damn leader? Ain't you running this shit? Let me know. Because that's what I thought. Every damn time you asking Gordon when the meeting, when's the funding coming through, when is this happening? I didn't know this was gonna happen. I didn't know this was gonna happen. When did we buy this building? When did that happen? Girl, what do you know about this damn business that you quote unquote supposedly run that his family has now taken away from you? You don't be knowing a damn thing. I swear, Mia's not going to stop until she completely makes us realize that she is the most dumbest, grimiest, slimiest bitch on reality television. I promise you, y'all. Mia is so disgusting. I cannot stand Mia. She literally makes my skin crawl. She is the epitome of a disgusting person. Like inside and out. And when I say out, I mean that terrible plastic surgery, that odd body shape, those broad shoulders, those big hands, those supersized feet, those stiff wigs, that the fact that your ends are always splitting, the fact that you're overlining over Botox lips, the fact that your ass has stab wounds, bullet holes, and track marks. Mia, it's just so much that you disgust me with. Now, let's move. Let me move. Let me take a breath. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. It's not supposed to be like this. This is supposed to be a fun occasion. This is supposed to be a fun time. I let that hoe at that McDonald's drive-through really make me upset. Let me breathe for a second. Y'all, one thing Jeremy do not like is terrible customer service. Jeremy's not coming to the drive-through to be rude, Jeremy's not coming to the drive-thru to be mean to nobody. I am the kindest person. I would wish you a blessed day. I'll even tip you, even though I'm not supposed to, no matter what establishment I'm at. But if I ask you a question and you gonna yell at me or get irritated with me about asking you, so you gonna tell me the power is out and the system is rebooting, the next question to that would be the damn, how long is it gonna take to reboot? 30 minutes. Girl, who are you yelling at? Why are you yelling at me? I just said 30, ma'am. You need to watch your tone. You old dog-faced hoe. I cannot stand terrible customer service. Like, y'all, I'm so mad. I really want to ride up there. I wish I had a whole gang of ghetto bitches to jump her outside. But anyway, let me get to this shit. So Karen and Ashley have, decided upon themselves to throw this trip for her birthday party. Karen is going to be helping her with it. It's for Ashley and everything else. They're going to be splitting up what they're supposed to be doing and such like that. And she's going to say, and we're going to bring Wendy with us since majority of the women hate her. What are you talking about, Karen? Karen, the epitome of Karen for this episode is delusional, fake, a hater, and insecure. Cause I know everybody like Karen. I know we all love the damn grand dame. But like the grand dame is insecure, and that is the sole reason why she don't like Charisse. That is the sole damn reason. Let's be real here. But anyway, because when you and Charisse had to host a trip together a couple seasons ago, you and her almost came to blows because you wanted to dominate and you wanted her to be in the back seat, and you told her you were the better one and she was a harlot and everything else. But now you so fine with splitting things in another motherfucking thing, Karen. When has majority of the women hated Wendy? Because if I'm not mistaken, you don't hate Wendy. Ashley doesn't hate Wendy. Jacqueline doesn't hate Wendy. And Candace doesn't hate Wendy. The only two would be fucking Giselle and Robin. Robin actually made up with her, so Robin don't count. So who is this majority? Who is this majority, Karen? This is the questionable shit I be talking about when I be saying that I'm not sure Karen ain't a colorist too. Because majority of the women do not hate Wendy. It's only two hating hoes, and one of them have a saggy neck, and the other one has an Adam's apple. Now, if you want to decide if that's between Robin and Mia, that's your personal damn business. But one of them got one. Damn it. But listen. So they're supposed to be doing this damn party and in this trip. So everybody's going to Mexico. They tell all the women, we're going to Mexico. We're going to Mexico. Don't nobody look fucking happy about going to no damn Mexico. At the end of the day, that's like right down the street on reality television. They always take you hoes down to Mexico to cut the fuck up, because number one, they're gonna allow you to film and do whatever the fuck y'all want to do down there because they want the money and the cash flow being brought in. Y'all can get in public places and show y'all whole ass like y'all did. What we gonna be talking about? This whole episode was them showing their ass, y'all. So let's get to it. So I'm gonna be skipping shit I don't care about. Okay, I'm gonna be skipping shit that I don't care about. So let's get onto the plane. So apparently on the plane, you had Candace, Giselle, and Robin sitting right next to each other. Then in the other seat, you had Mia, Jacqueline, and Ashley sitting right next to each other. Now, I don't really understand why they sat Candace right next to Giselle and, Robin, when they could have sat her next to Jacqueline and Mia and allow Ashley to sit next to Giselle, but that's besides the point. I'm trying to figure out that they want her to get jumped on the plane. Candace, they forever setting you up, sis. Always roll with a damn straight razor blade in your tongue or something like that. You've been in the DC enough. Y'all ghetto hoes know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so let's continue this. So when they come back, to the airport, in Mexico now from the flight there, all of a sudden we hear, about a fight that happened. So apparently the fight is between Mia and Jacqueline, right? So apparently Mia's babysitter is Jacqueline's sister, who we all know is Tita Talks, right? And I guess Mia Mia got a phone call regarding Jacqueline's children from Tita Talks. So Mia went off on Tita and told her to talk to the person whose children they belong to, because Jacqueline's children are not her concern. But honestly, if I'm not mistaken, didn't she say that she was the godmom to Jacqueline's children? Or was I just imagining that? Or maybe I'm just thinking because you best friends, y'all will automatically be the godparents to your children, to each other's children. I don't know. I just know that every best friend group that I have or that I know of, the best friends are kind of godparents to the other person's child, right? Like I'm the godmother to one of my best friend's children. Like I was in the birthing room while I held her legs back while she pushed. I saw all of the carcass and everything else get pushed out of her uterus tube. So at the end of the day, I would just imagine that you would have some type of care and sympathy about what happened to her damn kids. Like Mia is the disgusting bottom of the barrel ass hoe at this point. Like she is not gonna stop until she makes us throw up projectile from looking at her on the screen. But listen, let's continue. So apparently, this is not the worst that they've gotten into. So she told Jacqueline that her kids are not her concern, and then Jacqueline gonna say to her, Mia, it takes a village, to raise a child. But I know you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Because you're a motherfucking orphan and all. Like, or she said something along those lines. I may have added that in myself, but I can't remember. So she says, wow, that was really hurtful. Wow. Wow. And I guess they got into it after that. Now, everybody is really trying to figure out why are they beefing like this, because they're supposed to be real best friends and, Cheetah girls, amigas, Cheetah's friends for life and all that other bullshit. They both look like two supersized Cheetah girls fucking from Disney Channel and shit. So at the end of the day, I'm up here thinking that y'all hoes are going to be together forever. But obviously, Jacqueline and me are not even once going to be loyal to each other, right? So we take a pause on that. Like Candace, Ashley, everybody is kind of going over trying to figure out what's going on between Mia and Jacqueline, because this fight was so bad, and just so happens that Ashley and motherfucking Robin all of a fucking sudden don't know how to record a motherfucking thing. Why didn't you hoes record then, huh? Why didn't you bitches record then, huh? Oh, but y'all want to pull out motherfucking phones and Bluetooth speakers and walkie talkies and motherfucking wiretaps and shit for Candace and Wendy. But a whole motherfucking fight happened on the plane, and you motherfucking hoes can't even pull out y'all motherfucking recording device. You hoes get on my nerves. I don't like to hear shit secondhand. I want to see it. You don't. If you, as long as you put your phone on airplane mode, you can record. You don't need Wi-Fi or service for your damn camera. AI. I you do not turn your phone off in the damn airplane. You just put it on airplane mode. That's it. You can literally press record on your camera and it will not affect any one of the radio signals on the damn plane. I promise. Take it from somebody who was in the damn military, who was in the middle of the damn sea with no damn service. But you want to know what? I recorded and I took pictures on the damn boat. And I did that without no service. You can do that. Now, I just noticed that, and I'm up here like, it's so funny that you two, waddle shaped hoes don't know how to record when it's time to. Why didn't you pull out the fucking camera then? I can't stand these hoes. Anyway, let me move on. So We like everybody gets, gets to their, their destination. Now we're going into the damn hotel room. At this point, Ashley is in her room breaking out all of the damn vibrators for every damn body. Talking about vibrator for you, vibrator for you, vibrator for you, vibrator for you. Number one, Ashley, the only people that need a vibrator are you, Robin, Giselle, and Karen, because I can guarantee you, Chris and Eddie are wearing Wendy and Candace out. And according to Mia, she always getting it in. And according to Jacqueline, she always getting it in with Mia's husband. I'm just kidding. Like, I'm like, why are you getting me? I don't want any of your demonic vibrators, Ashley. After you just accused my husband of sexual assault by like on against one of your ugly ass Cabbage Patch looking friends. You can keep that damn vibrator. I don't want it. The vibrator probably smelled like mothballs. She probably got that shit out of Michael's closet. I don't want them old motherfucking 1978 vibrators. Fuck wrong with you? I think that is just so weird. Like, especially if we not cool like that, for you to be buying me a vibrator. I'm sorry. If you don't fuck with me like that, don't be buying anything for my coochie. Okay? I'm not gonna put anything in my vaginal walls from a bitch who don't like me. I'm sorry. That to me, that just don't feel right. Right? Does that make sense to y'all? Because the damn show don't make sense to me. But anyway, we can move on. So now, y'all, we're going to skip ahead. Now we at dinner. Oh, well, we at lunch, because dinner going to be at the end of the damn episode. And we at lunch. So now we at lunch. Everybody's talking, chitter chatter. Also, I know y'all are probably thinking, Jeremy, are you going to talk about the scene when Robin sat down with her two kids and her roommate and talked about this make-believe wedding that's going to happen? Yes, I saw it, but I will not be talking about it because it's a fucking lie and it's not going to happen, and she still ain't married. So I don't give a damn about her kids. I don't care about her kids getting no damn tuxedos. Okay, I'm gonna move on. I'm so and unless y'all were wondering why we skipped over that, if the shit is make believe and not real, Jeremy don't need to comment on it. Okay, so let's move on. So everybody at the damn table, Candace and Wendy are sitting next to each other. Jacqueline is sitting next to Wendy. Then you have Giselle and Robin sitting in the far off right next to Charisse. And then you have Karen and Ashley sitting in a far right corner, right? And with Mia in between. So now all of a sudden we're all talking chitter chatter, all of that other shit, right? And then we get into Candace asking, you two, like, we know were on the plane fighting. What happened? And then Mia's gonna say, we're like sisters. We fight, and that's just how we do. For those of y'all who are in fucking toxic ass fucking friendships where all you two bitches do is fight, get out of the friendship. If you're in a fucking friendship and all y'all do is argue with each other, then that ain't no motherfucking friendship. Y'all don't like each other. It is not fucking healthy to be in shit to where y'all are fucking fighting all the time. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with hoes in 2022? Haven't we learned from all of these other dumb bitches who have fallen and risen in life that having people in our life that causes and do us harm and stress should not be there? Didn't you hoes watching Waiting to Exhale or damn Soul Food or any damn Tyler Perry play? Huh? What is wrong with you people? So Mia says that, and Mia, at this point, I'm going to admit, Mia is not hitting below the belt. Mia ain't really saying anything. She's up there like, we just sisters. That's what we do, and everything else like that. Jacqueline is in the corner, and I guess because Jacqueline is feeling the vibrance and the energy, and the bad bitch, aura exuding from Candace and Wendy next to her, she kind of absorbed some of that. Remember how I told y'all this morning that this whole kind of whoever she's next to, that's who she's going to try to like emulate. So she takes it upon herself to say, yeah, like Mia just needs a little dick. Yeah, she just needs a little dick in her life. Now I say now Jackie. Now Mia kept it real cute. The way she was eating your ass up all fucking Miami trip, this is when you should have said some shit. But now she up there calling your ass a sister sledge. Now you want to say she needs some dick. This is the moment when you want to play this shit. And I'm just thinking, like, at this point, like, Jacqueline, you asking for this shit, I hope you ready for whatever she gives you back. Right? So she says, Mia needs a little dick. At this point, everybody gasps. Everybody just does a group gasp, because we all just, it's giving like, at that point. So we're just trying to figure out, why would you say that? And then Candace is so fucking confused. She's up there like, wait, who has dick? Apparently not Mia, Candace. Candace, keep up. Come on, sweetie. We got to continue to do the damn reaction. Okay. You can't be zoning out in a damn scene. She said she was saying that Gordon ain't dropping no dick off. Shout out to Brooke Valentine from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Okay. Now, at this point, Mia's up there like, oh, so we gonna talk about dick? You feeling real beside yourself? Back down. Now, at this point, if a bitch tells me to back down, I'm gonna step up. Shout out to any one of you hoes who can break dance. Because Jeremy would be stepping up, break dancing all over the motherfucking table and shit, hitting that you got served shit, because ain't nobody gonna tell me to back down. I can break down, but I'm not gonna back down, right? So she says, no, you back down. And at this point, all I can think about was, now, Jacqueline, sweet, burly, pretty baby. I can't call you sweet little baby because you are a big woman. You not fat, but you are tall and, broad. You and Mia kind of got similar body builds. I see Mia didn't want to stand up when you stood up. She stood up on Wendy, but she damn sure didn't stand up on you because she knew you could throw her ass across the room. I don't give a damn how pretty Jacqueline is. Jacqueline looks strong. And so does everybody in her family. Much love to all of them women, but I wouldn't want to have to fight one of them hoes back in their heyday. Okay? Now, I love me some Tita Talks. Can y'all imagine fighting Tita back in the day when she was young and youthful? Hell no. Absolutely not. Let me tell you something. Like, Jacqueline come from a long line of hoes who can fight. I can tell. And the hoes who can fight and was whooping bitches' asses back in the day are always the ones that are the most saved as they get older. The hoes who are in the church right now, who are the most saved and can give you the best hug and cook you the best meal, was beating bitches up in the 60s and the 70s, I promise you. I promise you, Sister McLeod was whooping these hoes' asses in 1988. I guarantee you, Mother McGrease was out here dogging these hoes out in 1992. I promise you. When Jacqueline stood up, baby, Mia refused to get up. Mia didn't. At this point, Mia has already let us know on this episode. Mia has already let us know on this episode that Jacqueline had chunked a fucking brick at her head when they were 15. So Jacqueline obviously is not the bitch to fuck with physically. And the way that she got real aggressive with Candace, now y'all know Candace is one to talk, even if she's about to get her ass whooped. But she was so shook by the ass whooping energy that Jacqueline had gave off when they were at that dinner table in Miami, that Candace just was quiet. Notice that. Ain't nobody trying to fight Jacqueline. Jacqueline is a big bitch. This is no disrespect. Okay? I'm just being real here. I am just being honest. Jacqueline is nobody petite. Okay? Jacqueline, when she gets activated and she stands up and she gets physical, you cannot tell me that she cannot whoop the ass of everybody in the room. Don't nobody want it with Jacqueline, okay? And I was just yes, me too, baby doll. I was very uncomfortable. Jeremy was very uncomfortable. I crossed my legs a couple of times. I crossed the right leg and crossed the left leg. Yes, I did that. And then, so at this point, she's like, you back down. And then Mia said, Mia's gonna say, oh, I am so sorry, Brandon. Oh, you poor thing. Anyway, like I was saying, you guys, so listen here. So Mia gonna say to the girl, she's gonna say, "Oh, so that's so you want to talk about thick then? Okay, then keep your legs close to married men, bitch." That's the exact way she said it. Oh, like precious. You ain't saying nothing but a damn word. Look, we already know that the people love to come here and watch me, and they love to giggle and laugh, but they don't like the video. At this point, it's something that I'm used to. I don't like to fucking beg for shit, so I'm not about to beg y'all to like the damn video. I'm not doing it. Y'all gonna like it if you like it. If you don't, you don't. Okay? Somebody gonna find it and like it. I ain't about to ask you looking assholes to like this video if you ain't like it already. I'm tired of asking the same damn thing every video. Anyway, y'all, but thank you all for watching, of course. Much love and much peace. I'm always grateful for even a view. Thank you. But anyway, y'all. I am so irritated. I hate this. This is not the energy that I really wanted. I wanted to laugh. I'm not laughing. I'm not having a good time. But it really seemed that y'all are. But I guess that's how this usually goes, right? Y'all love to see me get activated and pissed off. I've noticed that. This is very toxic. We have a toxic relationship. But at the end of the day, let's get back into it. So Mia says, keep your legs close to me, man, bitch. And then I promise you, I don't know what happened from that point to when Jacqueline decided to have a soap opera as the world turns, Bad Girls Club, Jerry Springer guiding light, fucking, meltdown. I didn't really understand what was going on. So she's gonna take it upon herself to say, you know what? Fuck you, Mia. Cause I would never fuck your husband. At the end of the day, you sold your soul to the devil and our friendship is done, bitch. We're done. I'm done with you. And then Mia's making sure that Mia's looking really, really cautious. She's trying to look strong, but notice how Mia's real tense in that seat because she knows if Charisse moves out of this spot, ain't nobody gonna protect her and hold Jacqueline big ass back. Because y'all know Charisse supposedly is the only one that can really fight in a group from what they say. They say Shasha used to be whooping hoes asses back in 1985, So at the end of the day, Charisse still got that heart from when she was young. So she ain't afraid to break up a fight if she needs to. Her wigs are easy slip off. So she can just slip that wig off. She got those Meek Mill cornrows underneath in case she got to get down to business. So she's not really scared. But Mia knows if Jacqueline gets in her vicinity, she gonna get yanked up. Notice how Mia didn't get up. Notice how Mia didn't have any of that Miami energy. Mia knows at this point she don't want to get her ass whooped. Okay, so at this point, Mia is feeling real tense, and she's like, okay, let it be done then. She's like, and at this point, Wendy gathers the bravery of God and grabs Jacqueline by her arm, hoping that she don't get elbowed in her fucking jaw. Because we all know that an angry Jacqueline has the strength of 10 men. Okay. At this point, she's cautiously walking Jacqueline out of the building. And then Candace is gonna say to Mia, she's gonna walk over to Mia and she's gonna say, that girl, that's your best friend, take her outside. Mia's up there like, no, she does this to me all the time. honestly, what that really was translated into is up there like, Candace, are you fucking crazy? I am not about to go next to that wild bitch so she can whoop my ass on national television. She can walk herself outside. I'm staying in this seat safe next to these light-skinned bitches who I become accustomed to. Thank you. Okay, to me, that is what was being said in Mia's mind. Although Candace wasn't getting it, I was getting it. Girl, she wasn't gonna go anywhere near Jacqueline in this moment because she didn't want any of those hands next to her head. Jacqueline, we all know Jacqueline likes to throw things that are hard. Apparently, bricks, fists, anything that can damage a human skull. We don't want to be next to Jacqueline when she's upset. Okay? If Jacqueline's in my vicinity, I'm going in the damn house. I don't want to fight Jacqueline. Candace talking about go walk this girl out. I low-key think that Candace was trying to set the hoe up to get beat up. Cause she know if Mia went anywhere near Jacqueline at this point, Jacqueline's gonna whoop her ass. At this point, after they get everybody situated, they take Jacqueline out. Jacqueline comes back in with her, not gonna cry. Mary J. Blige, 1997 sunglasses. She sits down. She sits down, right? And at this point, Ashley and Karen, they both stand up and they said, well, I think that's enough for today. Good scene, great, great production. Let's go. Let's all, reconvene tomorrow night. So Mia got the feet, but Jacqueline got the hands. Oh, absolutely. Y'all didn't see Mia. Mia wasn't bold enough to get up out that seat. Mia wasn't bold enough to get up out that seat. She didn't want to. Mia made sure she stayed seated and calm. Look, Mia knew better. You can't tell me Jacqueline hasn't beat up a bitch a couple of times before. You can't tell me. I know what I'm looking at. I know a WWE fighter when I see one. I know a hoe who know jujitsu when I see one. I know a Super Saiyan when I see one. I know a crouching tighter hidden dragon when I see one. And Jacqueline is that. Of course, the dramatics was necessary, but that's only because Jacqueline has probably fucked her husband. I won't say that that's true, but I'm just gonna be honest. The way that hit dog was hollering, I would have thought that she fucked her husband because we were all trying to figure out how did she connect that to fucking Mia's husband, because Mia never said that. I was like, Mia never said that you slept with her husband. What are you talking about, ma'am? I was like, Mia never said that. Like, Mia never said that you slept with her husband, but you was like, I never fucked your husband. Like, obviously, you must have did something that you are feeling guilty about. Jacqueline gives timid, but most of those hoes do do y'all remember that? Y'all, wait, I will never fucking forget it. Do y'all remember this video back when we were kids? Or it was like, or, not when we were kids, but probably, when we were younger adults, right? It was these two girls in a locker room. And one of them name was Jade. And she had on like pink pants, right? And you had this other girl, dark skin with jeans on, right? And the other girls, including this real manly tomboy one who looked like she played basketball and could shoot a free throw from every fucking point on the damn court. They all were looking like they was gonna jump this girl. So Jade looking like she wanted to fight, right? This girl is still saying she don't want to fight. She's still saying she don't want to fight. She timid. She's saying she don't want to fight. Jade ended up running up, getting whooped. She nodded that girl head up. She nodded Jade head up, y'all. When I tried to, she was whooping the hell out of Jade. And then that tomboy thought she was gonna run up, but then she ended up backing her ass up because as much basketball, b-boy, tomboy energy you got, that don't mean that translates to ass whoopings. Okay. So yeah, tomboy, just because you timid don't mean that you can't whoop no hoe ass. I'm just letting you know that. Timid does not mean that you ain't. Remember what Jesus said. Jesus said, I may be meek and shy, but that don't mean I'm weak and helpless. Jesus looked like y'all could have whooped his ass probably, right? But Jesus literally could have exterminated the whole human race if he wanted to. Looks can be deceiving. But I'm gonna just let you know, Jacqueline may come off timid, but look at her body build. She been flipping hoes since 1991. Okay? She's the original Miss Thing. All right, so let's move on, child. At this point, child, Jesus performed miracles though. Yeah, he did, but I'm saying looks can be deceiving because if you was to see him, you wouldn't have thought that he was like this being who could do all of these things. That's why he was looking the way that he. This is not for me to be doing no biblical class, okay? That's not what this is. Catch me on the Bible study on Sunday or such. Okay. At the end of the day, let's move on from this conversation. So we all broke for break until the next scene, right? Jeremy is not look. Jeremy is not the type. Look, one thing Jeremy is not gonna do. I don't underestimate nobody. If you come next to me, I'm either calling the police or I'm gonna shoot you. I am not about to fight nobody. Because I don't know what you crazy hoes are capable of, including a 6-foot hoe named Jacqueline and a 5'11" hoe named, Mia. And then, like a bodybuilder named Robin. I'm not taking my damn chances. Oh my God. Okay, y'all. Let's get to this last fucking scene. Now, listen here. We all reconvene after, we almost watch, Mia almost get flipped and flopped across the damn room. We're all in like this red dinner room, right? And, Charisse comes in. Charisse did not fly in with everybody, but Charisse comes in. And immediately when Charisse comes in, Karen rolls her eyes. Now, I want to pause and say this right here. Karen, what's the issue? What's the beef? What's the smoke? What did Charisse do that was so fun? Now, listen here. This does not in no way mean that I may like Charisse. This in no way mean that I think that Charisse is entertaining, that I think Charisse is, that girl, because I don't think that she is. But what did Charisse do that was so bad to where you feel so agitated by her sheer presence? I want to know, because I remember what happened on the older seasons. A lot of these dumb hoes who watch this show get amnesia and want to act like they don't remember what happened because they are such fans of the person that's popular at the moment. But I remember you started with Charisse when y'all went on that trip that y'all hosted together. You was dissing her. You was saying all types of shit. You even called her a hoe. Said that she was out here fucking around with other people. And then she said on the reunion, how can you say that about me? But people are saying that you got a boyfriend and I don't talk about that. That was the only thing that Charisse said. Charisse never came at you crazy. Charisse never did nothing to you wild. So why are you so mad at Charisse, but you have this love-hate relationship with Giselle, the woman who laughed at your tax woes, who dragged you during the death of your mom and your father, the one who literally talked about your wigs, your face, your body features. She the one who said that you were cheating on your husband. She said that your husband wanted this lady named Erica Lyles. She said that your husband wanted her best friend. She Giselle has literally did you all types of wrong. Giselle literally has did all types of shit to you, but you love this lady. You cool with this woman. This lady was on your head so much that you broke down and cried, and she still didn't have no remorse. But you are so mad at Charisse for what? So y'all, Charisse, at this point, because she sees this tense energy, and Giselle's always one to bring it up. Giselle is always the one to bring it up. She says, so what's going on between you and Charisse, Karen? And then Charisse is going to say, yeah, because what did I do to you? Why are you so angry at me? Why are you so mad at me? And I just want to know what happened. And she says, when your parent had passed, I was there for you. When at the funeral, I was there for you when your mom passed. Like when my dad passed, all you did was just send me a sorry text. But I was there for you. And then And then Karen is gonna say, it's because you wanted to get back in this friend group. Girl, she created the friend group. She's still friends with everybody, Karen. She don't have to come back into this friend. She don't have to befriend you to get back into the damn group if she wanted to. Because if Giselle wants her in, Robin wants her in, Candace wants her in, Ashley wants her in, baby, she already has access to the circle. What the hell are you talking about? You are not the deciding factor of this damn group. I know you think that you are, and you may be the most liked, but honestly, you too dumb and delusional to see that Giselle is the one who's running the damn show, unfortunately. Karen did not unleash no damn beast on Charisse. Charisse got up and was about to whoop Karen's ass. Karen was trying to deflect and confuse people. Karen got up and almost got that ass dragged. I'm not. Karen did not release no beast because Karen did not say anything. All Karen did was repeat lies that never happened. So at this point, she was like, you know what? I'm gonna check your ass right now. What you will not do is talk about my mother. Charisse, me, the rest of the audience, everybody in the damn room, Jesus Christ, Satan in hell, Beelzebub, and everybody else is wondering, what the hell are you talking about, Karen? Because she never said anything about your mom. Like, what are you talking about? Just be real and say that the reason that you don't like Charisse is because you're intimidated by Charisse because what you act like on TV is what she is in reality. She's the girl who gets invited to all the parties. She's the girl with the money. She's the girl who has all the connections. She's the girl who's friends with Angela Bassett. She's the girl who, she's the girl who you claim to be on the show in real life, and that pisses you off. And that's why you were always in a competition with her. You just got your hair good. You just started wearing good wigs 2 seasons ago, Karen. Let's not could we not? Charisse gives pick me vibes. Charisse put this whole show together. It would not be here if it wasn't for Charisse. You can't be a pick me for something that you created. Karen wasn't even supposed to be on the show. Like, you can't act like a pick me if everybody on the show literally wants you on the show. They picked her. Like, now this is not to say that Karen is less likable than Charisse because we all like Karen more than we like Charisse. But I'm saying Charisse don't have to beg to be nowhere. Charisse is just, I honestly feel like Charisse now is really just trying to be friends with Karen because she probably missed her. She probably want them to come together. But Karen don't like her, but she understands Karen don't like her, but all she's asking is why? What did I do so bad for you not to like me or want to be around me or be in my presence? What did I do? And Karen can't even say it because it doesn't fucking exist. Because the only reason Karen don't want that to happen is because Karen views herself as the center of the damn show, and she feels that Charisse coming into the show is going to be some type of assault on her being a grand dame because she knows that Charisse brought all of these women together, and all of these women look at Charisse as the grand dame, regardless on how frumpy Charisse is. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's the whole reason behind this. All of that bullshit that Karen did this episode was pointless and it was lies. That lady never said nothing about her mom. That lady never said none. And at the end of the day, you really got to see how much of a nothing ass bitch Karen it really is because when your parents died and you were crying, that lady was there for you. She was there for you. But when her parents died, you couldn't even be there for her. And you're attributing it to the damn show. That lets you know how delusional and shallow Karen really is. Sometimes you move on from friendships, but I'm just saying that like it's not just that, but she's acting like she hates Charisse. That's my point. And I'm saying, what did Charisse do that Giselle has not done 10 times over? But you love this lady. You love Giselle. Giselle drags Karen every single time she gets. She talks about Karen every single time she gets. She tears down Karen every single time she gets. She does all of this shit to Karen, but Karen is fine with that. But she is so angry at Charisse. What did Charisse do? And that's what Charisse is trying to figure out. That's what I want to know. I know a lot of us feel that because bitches are on TV, that means that they're doing more or being something better. But just because you have a fucking camera in your face does not mean that you're rich. Does not mean that you're that girl. Look at all of these hoes who were popping in the 90s. They're broke because their contracts were never shit. They don't have money like that. I was literally watching a video with Nikki Gilbert talking about how they made $10 million from their albums and they still owe $800,000 to the damn record company from MJJ Records. You could be on TV and look as glamorous as you want to be, but in reality, that's not what you are. You can be as glamorous as you want to be when the cameras are on, but when the cameras are off, do people really care about you like that? And it's giving no. I'm not and I hope y'all I'm not, and this is in no way saying that Charisse is likable. I'm not saying that. This is not me saying that I like Charisse. It's not me saying that. But I'm saying that in reality, all of the shit that Karen claims she is, Charisse really is. And I'm just gonna be real, and that's in like the producers have said that the producers have brought it to light that she picked everybody on the cast, that they came to her because of her connections, because of her reputation, because of how astute she was, because of her, all of her friendships, because everybody viewed her because of her money, because of her opulence. That's what they did. Now, if Charisse want to be frumpy and not get a stylist, that's on her. But all I'm saying is that Karen did not have a valid reason as to why she's treating Charisse like this. And she still does not. That's what I'm saying. Like, this whole situation could have been avoided with just a reasonable conversation, but Karen obviously did not want to have a reasonable conversation. Karen decided that she wanted to fight for whatever reason that may be. She picked a point and tried to lie about it and tried to distract and confuse everybody with a fight so everybody could be broken up so she don't have to explain why she hates Charisse. Because there's nothing that Charisse done that Giselle or Robin have not done to you, or Ashley, or Candace. Like, tell me what Charisse did that was so fucked up. She can't, because it doesn't exist. She just don't want Charisse back on the show because she views herself as the nucleus. Even though she's not. She's not the nucleus of the show. I believe she's the star of the show, but she's not the nucleus. She's not the motherly energy to the girls on the show. She's not. The thing is, J-Dub, they know. Like, Charisse knows that Karen does not want to be her friend. She's not. I don't think that the girl is illiterate or stupid. We can all feel that the girl don't want to be her friend. Charisse is just asking, what did I do that was so bad for you to treat me this way? What did I do? And Karen cannot explain it because it doesn't exist. Like, I'm saying, you acting like this girl has done all of this shit to you and that she's such a fucked up person. But Giselle has literally violated you in every way, shape, and form, from your body to your facial surgery, to your husband's fidelity, to your finances, to your parents' death, to your actual family, to your origin story, everything. Giselle has disrespected, pissed, and shat on everything that Karen stood for. And any tea that Charisse has on Karen, Giselle has it too. Because they all talk. That's my point. So it can't even be that, because you gonna tell me you don't think Charisse is gonna tell Giselle the tea? So it can't even be tea. Just like Karen is threatened by Charisse's presence. That's what it is. And I know y'all don't want to think that. I know we all love to be fans of bitches, and I know we all like to think that this lady is a grand dame. But I honestly feel that Charisse intimidates Karen, and so did Wendy. Wendy intimidated Karen when she came onto the show. Remember that? Karen came on the show. When Wendy came on the show, Karen did not like her. Karen tore that woman down, said that she wasn't impressive, even though this woman is a doctor, 4 degrees, before the age of 35. All of this shit that she's done, a political correspondent for democracy, standing up for black rights, standing up for women's rights, all of this shit, you gonna call her unimpressive. What about you is impressive? Are y'all not seeing this shit? Karen is intimidated by women who have achieved more than her. She's not comfortable unless she could feel like she's above you or be a mother or something like to you. To me, that's why Karen does not want Charisse around. And that's why like Karen initiated an altercation almost between her and Charisse. Charisse did not say or do anything in that scene to warrant that energy or that response from Karen at all. And I don't care what none of y'all fan crazed people gotta say. Karen was dead ass wrong and she's delusional and she's jealous and she's a hater. That's why. What does Karen do? What do any of them do? She rich. She ain't gotta do a damn thing. She can eat off the rest of her life on the money that she got in her divorce settlement. She ain't gotta do nothing. She rich. She has connections. And when you rich, you donate to charities. When you donate to charities, you make connections. You become friends with people, especially if they fuck with you and like your personality. And then you become friends with people. They bring you into circles, bring you into this, bring you into that. That's how you like that's what she did. They're housewives. This is not a business show. This isn't Love and Marriage Huntsville. These ain't business women. These are housewives. So they're housewives. They're married to a man and get the money from the man. That's the whole point of this. The show is not Real Business Executives of DC, Real Business Executives of Potomac. It's Real Housewives. All you gotta be is a housewife. You ain't gotta have no damn job. Cause a housewife don't have no job. Yes, we do know that Charisse is rich. It's been confirmed. Look at her net worth. Go look it up. She took half of what the nigga took. She already spent $500,000 in legal fees alone, going at it with her attorney. Going at it with her ex husband. We do know Charisse is rich, and J Dub, you know just as much as I do. If Charisse was really broke, you would have heard about it. You know you would have. I know you would have more than anybody else, cause you're in those circles. I'm not saying Charisse is innocent. Nobody is saying Charisse is innocent. But all I'm saying, but Charisse has not done literal like she has not done the number of things that Giselle has done to Karen. The wig is not giving rich. It's a lot of rich people who cannot dress. Like I know a lot of us feel that because you're rich, you gotta look rich, but that's not the case. That's not the case. A lot of these rich people who are actually rich, who are really rich, don't be having no damn stylists. Don't be doing that shit. They be coming with a whole bunch of fucked up wigs and clothes. You know what I'm saying? It's not until you get on TV and you get a stylist and all of that stuff and realize that you need help that you begin to do that. 8 mil. Yeah. Charisse is not hurting for money. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Charisse is not what if Charisse was hurting for money, Charisse would be doing the most every scene, in my opinion. And Charisse is not doing that. I'm not getting pick me energy from Charisse. I'm getting that Charisse just feels like she just needs to be there. She ain't really hurting to be there. She ain't really hurting if she's not there. Although I feel like she wants to be there. I feel like she ain't doing the most or trying. Now, if you look at Katie, see what Katie is doing. She's thirsting to get on the show because she's broke, but I'm not getting that from Charisse. Exactly. But y'all, listen, that's the end of my review, y'all. I really hope y'all enjoyed this. Y'all, I am tired. I am wore out. I'm worn and thin. I feel like I got out a lot of energy that was bubbling up inside me. I feel better. Yeah. I feel good. I really feel like this was a good venting session for me. Yeah, I feel that way. I apologize for my energy though. honestly, because that lady had pissed me off, y'all. I do not like rude ass customer service workers, especially if I did not do anything to deserve you to yell at me or disrespect me. I'm a real nice person. Y'all have heard me speak to people, on in the drive-throughs. I'm not rude like that. I'm not rude at all. I'm very kind, patient. If they tell me hold on, I'll be like, okay, no problem. Even though the shit was rude, okay, no problem. It's that. You gave unpopular opinions. I'm here for it. I don't think it's an unpopular opinion. Like I said, I like Karen more than I like Charisse. And you could be that girl off the show, but on the show you may not translate that well onto camera. For example, like Nene wasn't supposed to be the girl. It was supposed to be Sheree. But we all like Nene way more than we like Sheree. But when we started the show off, it was supposed to be centered around Sheree. And when in those beginning seasons, Sheree did come across as the rich one. But that was a lie because we all know Sheree is broke and a liar. But that I don't really think that, Charisse is broke and a liar. I'm just saying it's like, you have one person who was supposed to be the center of the cast, but it ended up being somebody else because they have a better personality and they fit better on TV, and that's just what it is to me. I like Karen more than I like Charisse, but does that mean I think that Charisse is a terrible person, or I think that Charisse doesn't deserve, to be treated like a human being? Absolutely not. I think that she definitely deserves to be treated like a human. And I don't think that Karen is doing that. Karen is treating her like a bitch off the street for what reason, I don't know. Because like I said, everything that Charisse could have done, Giselle has did 10 times over. Giselle has accused Ray of flirting with her friends, of trying to sleep with her friends, wanting to sleep with her friends, being broke, hiding money from the government, called Karen's businesses a joke, laughed at her financial struggles. Everything that Karen has held dear, Giselle has pissed, shit, and stomped on. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. And I don't understand, if you're gonna get that energy to Charisse, you should get that energy to Giselle. And what's the difference between Giselle and Charisse? Besides that, Charisse brought together the show, picked all of the girls. All of the girls love Charisse. All of the girls view Charisse as a grand dame, as the nucleus of the show. And that does not rub Karen the right way. That is what pisses Karen off. That's why Karen does not want that lady on the show. That woman was not talking about the show. That lady was not bringing up the show. She was saying, Karen, like, I'm not even talking about the show at this point. When my dad died, I thought that you would reach out to me. Not even like, it doesn't even matter that I'm not on the show because we care about each other. But y'all hoes is gonna continue to be like, well, she ain't that girl. She ain't that girl. She ain't that girl. She ain't that girl. Her wigs is bad. Her clothes is bad. Why Karen gotta reach out to her? It's like speaking to fucking brick walls. It's that Monique Candace shit all over again. I can't. Anyway, y'all, I love every single one of y'all. I love every single one of y'all, okay? I have to let this dog out so he can go use the bathroom, eat food that he didn't fucking pay for, and also get the fuck on my nerves, and also try to get pet and get rubbed and shit like that for the next hour, even though he don't listen to a damn thing I tell him to do. But y'all, I love y'all, okay? I hope that y'all know that y'all are loved. I hope that y'all know that y'all are important. I love you if nobody else told y'all that. And if y'all need a hug, here y'all go. All right. Hope y'all felt that because I know I did. Now, I gotta go. I need to get myself together. I'm about to eat food that's in my damn house because that bitch at the drive-thru wanted to act shiesty. All right, y'all. Much love, much peace. Y'all have a blessed one night.